Right, so we've just pulled over and I've actually had a little play around with the Himmie and I've put it into eco mode because I was finding it a bit snatchy, and I think after getting off the bear, which was so smooth, I think that's the ride by wire, the throttle. My first initial feeling, and I've ridden this bike before, so I'm not new to it, after getting off the bear, I much prefer the seating position on this bike. It's a bit more where I want to be, but I preferred the engine on the bear, which is weird, and the response of the bear. So we're now in eco mode, so we'll see what that's all about. Like I say, I've had a little play. It looks like the average consumption is 80 mpg, but then we consider that most people are going to be seeing what the bike can do, opening it up a little bit. 90 is easily achievable. I'm really liking the suspension and the seating position. Not so much the throttle, but you would get used to that. I remember that after when I test rode it the first time, and it's not as forgiving. You've got to make sure you're in the right gear. But if this is eco mode, it still pushes on. Back brake's stronger than the bear. Front not quite as good, but it's making the front dive quite a bit. But that's the nature of the beast, I think. Ah, wow. This is a strange position to be in, because see there, I've not got used to the throttle response quite yet. First gear is very short, I will say that, compared to the bear, and the gearbox, not the gearbox, but the gear selection. You have to be a bit more making sure you're in the right gear. A lovely upright position though. We'll see how we catch the wind when we go on the motorway. I said to the lady, because I was a bit over my last test ride, I said I'll try not to be so long on this one. I'm getting conflicting signals now, not what I've expected. Suspension's lovely. I just purposely went over all those bumps there. It soaks it up very nice. Right, should be able to push on a bit now. Just hit round him. Yeah, I think I said on the bear I would think about bar risers to bring it up and back a bit. This bike, you just get on it, for me anyway, and that is spot on where I'd like my handlebars. So you're getting used to that throttle already. It's just, you have to, it's almost like, there's a split second delayed reaction of you throttling off and it actually dropping the revs. So you get that awful when you pull the clutch in. Up on the pegs is lovely and comfortable. So again, we're talking about all-round bikes, comfort. This is way more comfortable, I would say. I was really sold on the Bear, but then I've got on this and it almost feels like coming home. Not sure if I can change the mode change denied, so yeah, you have to do the mode change when you're stationary. That's fair enough. I think I would have liked to be in performance mode. I would have gone round that car. So that's something for if you want to go for a thrash, have it in performance. If you want to just go for a mellow ride, just have it in standard or eco. It's obviously going to take a bit of that zip away. See, I'm in 5th now. I would have been in 3rd on the Bear. Same TFT screen. Yeah, for touring, it's got to be this. All day long. You could literally sit on this. Right, I'm going to find somewhere to pull over, I think, and change. It's a nice exhaust note. I'm really torn now. Right, YouTube, there's been a slight change of plan. I'm just heading back to Rick's Royal Ride Towers to pick up Max for a very quick flat. See how she handles 2 up, because I'm convinced this is going to be my next bike. Just spoke with Max and she's just got off a call, so she's free. So get your stuff on, I'll be back in 5. And I've also just realised that the seat height is set on the highest setting, which I'm loving. So all we're going to do, when I go and get Max, limited on time, I feel like I'm taking a piss a bit. But if I didn't want to take the Bear back, I really don't want to take this back. Nice bit of lane splitting. Yeah, nothing to worry about there. So I'm kind of flat-footed on the higher setting. Got it back on performance mode, so I've got to keep an eye on that throttle. Just wanting to rev. I think it might be because it's a bit more sensitive. As soon as you touch that throttle, it opens it up. Whereas with the cable, it seems to be a little. It's probably what I'm used to. having always ridden bikes with cables. Oops. This is a good test though, bringing it through there. But yeah, I just want to put Max on the back for a bit, and then we'll maybe have a flat up Bluebell Hill or Boxy Hill or something. See what a bit of weight 2 up does to everything. Yeah, this is lovely. I was actually toying with the idea of getting an old Himmie because you can get some right bargains, you know, fully loaded up and everything. I've been looking at a few of them, but having ridden this again, it is so much better. Just don't quite get as much character. Funny thing, when I first got on it, I was a bit like, oh, bit of a quandary now, but having ridden it for 20 minutes, I'm like, oh, I love this bike. I did love that bare engine, but this has got the all-round package for me, and yeah, I think better luggage carrying capabilities, and 2 up as well. I think the seat size, not a very long seat, whereas this has got 2 separate seats. I can see myself putting like a 10-hour day on this without any worries whatsoever. It's gone 2 o'clock, I haven't had any lunch yet. I'm enjoying myself so much. Start feathering the clutch there, no feet down. Right, so we've had a little bit of a change of plan. Just been home to pick up Max, see how she copes 2 up. We're going to do the Detling Hill challenge, which is probably the steepest hill coming out of Maidstone. So we've got a bit of, for want of a better word, a bit of ballast on the back. Say hello, Max. Can you see the camera there? So yeah, we're just going to zip up there, burn along the A249 until we can turn around and then come back. It's going to make me a bit late getting the bike back, but I'm seriously considering this as my next bike, so I want to see what she's capable of in a touring scenario. One thing we have noticed, which I was a bit concerned about when I saw someone else 2 up, was Max's knees are quite high up. Doesn't look too comfortable. So we'd have to look at maybe sort of bringing that rear seat up an inch or 2, if that's possible, or dropping the pegs down, whichever's easiest. Yeah, no worries with the brakes. Good set of brakes, 2 up, and that did the job. So yeah, we're just gonna have a quick blast up the hill. But I'm a little bit smitten, got to admit. I have had my eye on it for quite a while, yeah. I've had about, I think this will be my 4th ride of it. I had one in India, and then I've had a couple of test rides back over here. But I still had Scrambo when I did those, so it was like, I've got a new bike that I've only had for a year, and I couldn't really justify selling it, losing all that money to get a new bike. But obviously Scrambo got nicked, so things have changed somewhat. Hold on, when there's a little gap we are, right, we'll go after this one. Remember, there's speed cameras up here. I don't want to get stuck in this lane though. We're gonna get stuck here. Go on, pull in, pull in. So we're just taking the bike back to Bowen now. We have been out on it for longer than we should have done, since I went to pick Max up, take it up Detling Hill, 2 up, which it coped with well. I was pretty much throttle open, but that is a steep old hill. We were probably doing, I don't know, 65 or something. So yeah, coped very well with that. I think my other camera's died, so what I'll do is I'll just burn it back. I've got to get back as soon as possible because we're late, and then I'll do a quick recap when I get back on the chuckle machine. Love both of those bikes. For me, Royal Enfield are doing something that no one else is doing. Well, I say that, there are a few other companies doing it now. Step Forward Triumph from BSA, but Royal Enfield are making affordable bikes, affordable fun bikes, affordable, great looking fun bikes that you can just hop on and turn that key, forget about your worries, and that's what it's always been about for me. And they're just doing it. They're just quietly going about their business, Royal Enfield. Affordable, fun, beautiful bikes. And this is the perfect position for me.